Zhuge Liang was a little bit harder to get than my previous run. I recently got Zhang Liao, and I decided to do Zhuge Liang next because I still need a 100 or 500 jump horse, so it kind of rules out some of the beginning missions and rules out a lot of the characters who have them. Like I can't do Yellow Turban Hu Lao or Jia because I need a 500 jump horse to really compete for those times, which I don't have. Or I don't have a 500 jump red hair. I have 500 jump horses obviously, but just not the red hair variant, so it's not extra fast, if that makes sense. But when it comes to Zhuge Liang, I think the biggest, most important level really is the first one, and is Chang Ban. That was the hardest one for me to really get down. The other ones are pretty much self-explanatory, you just follow the route. But Chang Ban's tricky because originally I just kind of winged it. I didn't even look at what Oldies was doing. He actually figured out a way faster time, but I was getting higher and higher times very consistently because I was doing the peasants were taking way too long. I was going in a bad order. Oldies found a way more efficient order to go in terms of taking out each of the officers and also rescuing the peasants. So it just cut down on a lot of time, and that was pretty much the make or break for the rest of the missions. Is if you get the first one down, if you're able to do that well, then you'll have a good chance of competing for the rest of the missions. There wasn't really much else that was different. Bi played out essentially the same. I got a slightly lower time on Chengdu. Mount Dingjun, I got a slightly lower time again, but I don't think I did anything that different. Han Zhong, I got a higher time, but close. You know, we were pretty much neck and neck on the rest. It was really just Chang Ban that changed a lot, and I did get a significantly lower time on Zhang Plains. But I mean, there's self-explanatory missions. You just run up, you hit the gate, and you go in and you defeat the officer. There's nothing really else to it. So that kind of leaves me at the end of my audio for this video.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching. Fight me now, for glory!
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Lord Liu Bei, take us with you! A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land!
Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
The docks are just ahead, just a little bit farther. We're almost there.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
How did you ever survive this long? Stand in the way of my cousin's fate. That ends today.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
That I should be beaten in battle.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land! My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching! My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching!
Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy. are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
Liu Bei, you wander the land seeking people to join your cause. I shall put an end to that here and now. I must pull back here. My ambition is not yet extinct.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I'm hungry, so that's it for today.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
My lord, enemy reinforcements have arrived. This escape is a victory for us. Well done, everyone.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
We must drive off Wei's boats. Zhou Yu, I leave command of the army to you.
It is almost time. I shall begin preparations at the altar.
Then we shall prepare the fight. Huang Gai, head for the boats.
The enemy is very strong. We are being forced back.
The boats will move when they hear this gun, and then our path to the enemy will be open. However, the enemy will also be able to attack us. You must be careful when you move the boats.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Thank you for your help. We barely made it through.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
This is part of the plan.
I must pull back here. My ambition is not yet extinct.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Cao Cao's forces have pulled back. Raise the call for victory. We have won.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
must go on, even at the expense of virtue. My friends, I ask that you place your trust in me and accompany me to a new future.
We shall swing around to the west. Zhuge Liang, I leave the rest to you.
I understand. Together we shall prepare the stage for victory.
This is an excellent forest. Perfect place to set up an ambush.
There you are. You shall not pass here.
This is part of my plan.
Liu Bei is a liar and a thief. He shall not have this land of Shu. Prepare for battle.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
It was an unpleasant battle, but I thank you for your aid. Our path to the future begins here, from Shu.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
Encouraged by his men.
The forefather of the Han, Liu Bang, rose from Han Zhong. I must do so as well.
We must drive the enemy from Mount Sha Ki and claim it ourselves. From there, we can see the entire battlefield.
We must prove our courage to the enemy. Charge!
So, you are next. I'll crush you.
Came alone? Let us see if your skill is as great as your arrogance.
I wonder if Lord Cao Cao is okay. I better go and protect him.
A warrior cannot stand by while his lord is in danger. I shall return to the camp to protect Lord Cao Cao. By yourself, You appear to have him underestimated. Now die!
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
We have gained control of Han Zhong. From this day forth, I take the name of King of Han Zhong.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
Liu Bei's consume.
We must capture Han Zhong in preparation for our fight against Cao Cao. Forward!
Sima Yi is certain to have laid traps. We must keep an eye on the enemy and advance with caution.
Rush the Shu Ming camp from the southeastern cliffs. Elevated land gives you an advantage. Use it.
The enemy is on the cliffs!
Attacking from the cliffs? I applaud you, Sima Yi. You are ingenuous in your use of men.
Oh, they're even stronger than I thought!
Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
Nobody panic! That's just what the enemy wants.
Here I go. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
My lord, an enemy force has appeared behind us. Our rear flank is vulnerable to attack.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I must pull back here. My ambition is not yet extinct.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Well fought! Victory is ours! Cao Cao, it appears the final battle is before us.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
Once.
This will be the final battle. My friends, lend me your aid.
We must not pursue them too far. Let us watch and see what they will do.
Enemy, no mistake. Me pursue.
Wei Yan, you must not go off alone. I knew it. I knew he would rebel against us.
Fighting amongst themselves? That works to our advantage. Move for the plateau.
Here I go.
You are alone? Do you know who I am?
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Could you do this to me?
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
You could die alongside your...
Yes, Lord Liu Bei may be nice, but I would prefer his world to that of your design. If you would prefer not to see my face, then allow me to close your eyes permanently.
I suppose death is something even I cannot overcome.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Zhuge Liang, if not for you,
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
New world. Should it now?
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Friends, thank you. It has been a long and difficult road, but the chaos has fled. Now let us walk in a new and peaceful age.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.